Are we filming? Is it centered? No, it's not. There we go. Whoop. Hey guys, it's me and I am so excited because I am about to share my first fitness video. I have been really addicted to air quotes lately in my videos if you haven't noticed, and I don't even think I use them correctly all the time. It's just like a nervous tick that I do now. But I am excited to share my first fitness video, had to restrain my fingers there, with you guys for 2017. Can you believe it is 2017? New year, new you, new goals, new me, just scratched myself. New motivation to make healthy changes is what I say. So if you guys are not familiar with my channel, I know a lot of you guys are new, about 2.5, this will be my third summer of like actually being fit. See, there I go again. What the heck? So this is gonna be my third summer of actually being more, not fit, well I am more fit, but basically concentrating more on my fitness and my healthier lifestyle. There I go again, dang it. My healthier lifestyle changes. So we're just gonna tuck these underneath here, then you can see my guns, push out my fat, show my guns. I actually, guys, I'm pretty excited. About 2 summers ago, I started doing yoga, if you guys remember that, which I still do yoga. Some of you guys have been asking, and I do still do yoga. I just don't talk about it as much because I got into a little bit of a rut, not gonna lie. I hit a wall where I kind of got bored of doing yoga. I know it sounds weird, and I wasn't reaching my milestone of getting an unassisted handstand down. I'd done the inversions, I'd done headstands, I'd even done a bunch of acro yoga with my husband, but I need a challenge, and if I'm not challenged, I get bored, and when I get bored, I tend to give up and quit. So instead of quitting altogether, I morphed that into another sport, which was kickboxing. And if you remember, I really enjoyed doing that. I was like 3 times a week, gunning it, like getting it in, and I loved it. But then I injured my right wrist, and I actually did injure it quite badly. I tore something, and even to this day I have issues with picking up certain weights at a certain angle. It clicks sometimes, and it's definitely from the impact. I just tore something, and honestly I could get it fixed. I could go see an orthopedic surgeon and have something tweaked in here, but it's not necessary. I mean, it's a pain in the butt and I do have tenderness there, but it's something I can live with, and it's not like if I got it fixed I would go back to doing kickboxing again, because that repetitive motion would just basically beat up my wrist again, which doesn't make sense, you know, that kind of thing. So I gave up kickboxing. I continued to stay fit though. I continued to do yoga all through that winter. I then joined the YMCA and hated that because I loved going to the gym and lifting weights and all of that and using the machines. But unfortunately, our Y was so tiny that so many people went at once that you could never get a machine. And when you were at a machine, somebody was sitting there staring at you, waiting for it, and it just was uncomfortable. So after that, we signed up for Planet Fitness, which is where I go now. I know a lot of you guys who know of Planet Fitnesses are probably like turning your noses up at them, but I honestly really like my Planet Fitness. We have quite a few of them around, so even if I didn't like mine, I could go somewhere else. But I really enjoy the staff. They're always very kind to me. I really feel comfortable there. I don't feel like anybody's judging me, but I really like my gym. I really like Planet Fitness. I like that it's, you know, only $20 a month for me. I pay the $20 so that I can use the massage chairs and so I can take John or a guest whenever I want. But I really like Planet Fitness, and that's where I've been for the last, this is my second winter there. So all mixed into that, I started doing more cycling with my husband, and I started running, as you guys know. I completed this last summer my first 8K and 10K. I was pretty proud of myself, and I had pretty decent times considering they were my first runs. Not first runs, but you know, that longest distance. I'm currently training for a half marathon that will be in June. Like I said, this is my third summer coming up where I have just been more fit. So wintertime is when I go to the gym. Summer, I kind of slack off because I like doing stuff outside. It's way easier to just put on my running shoes and go for a really long run. But my newest challenge for myself is that I want to build muscle. Like, I want to see what I can do with my body. My husband says that my 30s are supposed to be like my prime in regards to my physical fitness. There I go with my air quotes again. He says that this is like my time. So I've had my kids, I'm done with that, and I decided like my next challenge that I want to do, I want to challenge myself to like have a really good physique. I want to try to like be better than I was in high school. I want to be fit. Weightlifting has always been something that I've really been interested in. I did a little bit of it in high school when I was doing my conditioning and training for club soccer and all of that. I've done it sporadically through my adult life at gym. So the last 8 weeks I've been going, waking up at 5 a.m. 4 to 5 times a week and hitting the gym by 5:45, 6 o'clock and putting an hour to an hour and a half in workouts. Yeah, that's what my life has been lately, and I thought that it would be fun to share what's been in my gym bag, or what is in my gym bag, and what my gym essentials have been since I've now put in about 2 months of going to the gym, like feels like every day. I would like to this year start to talk about fitness more on my channel. I've kind of intermingled some of those videos in the last few years, you know, like I said, with my kickboxing and my yoga and my running. I did a few of those videos over the summer per your guys' requests, but a lot of you guys have been asking for more like gym videos and stuff like that, and workout videos. I'm not sure where I'm at quite yet with that, because at our gym you're not allowed to film, and I need somebody there to film me incognito. There I go again. This could be a drinking game, guys. Until I can get my husband to come in with me, I don't know when I can do something like that, but I would like to. I would like to film some of my favorite workouts that I do at the gym for you guys. But yeah, so let me know if you guys are interested in that. Give us a thumbs up, comment below, and if you're interested in more fitness videos, let me know. But for right now, I'm just gonna show you guys what's in my gym bag. That was a very long segue into what this video is about. I'm sorry, but I wanted to just kind of like explain, since it's like a new year, new videos, new Kelly, new, I don't know. But so yeah. Let's just get right into my gym bag. So a lot of you guys are probably like, why do you need a gym bag, Kelly? What are you taking to the gym? That kind of thing. I also felt the same way. Like for when I first started going to the gym, I was kind of like, why do people need to bring so much junk to the gym? You know, I would watch YouTube videos and I'm like, why do they need to carry around that much stuff? But as I started going to our gym more regularly, I was starting to bring more things, and I realized like, this is just ridiculous. I need to just put this all in one place. And then as I started kind of increasing my weights and doing different exercises and concentrating on different body parts, like I do sections of my body throughout the week. I don't exercise every single body part to say every day, because you need to allow, you know, at least 48 hours between workouts to kind of let those muscles heal. As I was doing that, I was just acquiring like more things to do certain exercises with, which I will get into. So I started to see why people bring their bag. I was also getting really sick of not having a place for my phone to be safe. Like I have a fanny pack, as you guys know. I love my fanny packs. I don't care, judge me all you want. They call them running belts, but really they're just skinnier fanny packs. I love that thing, but I wasn't able to fit my 7 Plus in there comfortably while doing certain exercises. So I was finding myself taking off my hip pack and putting it on the ground, which is not safe for a brand new phone. Also my water bottles, my earbuds, that kind of thing. Stuff just started feeling less convenient, and so that's why I got a bag and why I started using one. So that, and also I started carrying my gym shoes in my bag because it's been so snowy and rainy and stuff like that, and I take care of my shoes. I know a lot of you guys are like, why do you have so many running shoes, or why do you have so many shoes? Because I use the junk crap out of them. It may not seem like it, but I do. So they're wearing down in their soles and on their bottom rubbers, but you don't really see that. You just see how pretty and clean they are, because I do take good care of them. I clean them after messy runs. I carry them in my gym bag, that kind of thing. I'm that person who carries around a gym bag now, and I actually carry mine around the entire gym throughout all of my exercise. I'm probably maybe the only girl at my gym who does that in the morning that early. I've not really seen many people do that at my gym. And again, the only reason is because it's just for convenience. I like having all of my exercise stuff on me just in case I need it. I also like having my water bottles in the bag and my phone and stuff like that, and I can just pick it up. I also like the fact that I can zip it up and not have it just sprawled out on the ground in front of me, so that people can't just like take off with it while I'm not paying attention. And my gym bag doesn't really fit into my locker very well. And another thing about the lockers is I don't fully trust them. I've heard a lot of horror stories about people's gym lockers getting broken into and stuff getting stolen lately, and I just don't want that to happen. Like, it's just not worth it to me to have to deal with that if it may happen. Our gym has like signs everywhere that says like, we are not held liable for anything stolen here, even in your lockers, blah, 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 blah. So I just would rather carry my stuff on me. Anyway, so I am that person that carries my bag around. I know it bothers some people. I've like read these articles of people like, why do these people do this? It's so annoying, blah, blah, blah. But I always keep my gym bag on me. I don't leave it at machines. I don't leave it out in the middle of the floor where people are walking. I always keep it right next to me, underneath me, to the point where if anybody's close enough to trip over it, then they will get punched in the face anyways, because they're in my personal space. Like, I keep it like on me. So I also carry it with me. Like, I don't ever leave it somewhere. So anyway, so I don't think my gym bag bothers anybody. Nobody's said anything. Nobody's looked at me funny or side-eyed me. But yeah, that was again another long explanation. So there is a rhyme or reason to why people carry gym bags, and I now realize that, and I apologize to anybody who I may have subconsciously judged for that reason. Like, I apologize. Not that I've ever said it out loud or thought it really, but if I ever did, I apologize. This is my gym bag. It's by Vouray. It looks, okay, so this looks way bigger in camera, just like everything else does on my camera lens, but this looks like hella bigger. It's actually not that big, really. Like, when I got it in the mail and opened it, I had to measure it with my measuring tape because I thought that they sent me the wrong one. It's not that big. It looks big, but it's not. So this is the Vouray bag. I adore this bag so much. It's my favorite bag in the whole wide world. There's a few things that I would change about it if I could, and a few things that like kind of, but for the most part, I love, love, love this bag. They come in all different colors. This is the sport bag, the burner sport bag. They have a gym bag as well that's a little bit smaller than this. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want that one too, but in a different color. But I'm not gonna be gluttonous, but you know, me and my bag fetishes, don't be surprised if I end up getting it at some point. But this one I believe was $60, like $59.99, or maybe it was $69.99. But they do have an email sign up where if you sign up you can get 15% or 10% off your first purchase, and shipping is free on orders over $50. So for a really good gym bag, that's really not a bad price. So the reason why I love this bag so much is because it's got so many pockets. Now, I've talked about diaper bags and how I don't like a lot of pockets with diaper bags, and this was so long ago that I did diaper bags. But I talked about that before, but with gym bags, for me, I was using a Nike duffel that was just one big pocket, and I hated it. I was constantly not being able to find things that I needed to find. My keys were getting lost. My phone was getting scratched up because all of my equipment and it was like rubbing up against it or falling on it. Like, I just hated it. So when it comes to gym bags, I really like lots of pockets and organization. So this one fit the bill, and I just absolutely, it's great. They have this nice front pocket right here, which when you unzip it, this is like padded on the inside and also has like this really soft velvet like lining, so it's really nice for phones. So that is where I keep my phone. This is an iPhone 7 Plus and it fits perfectly in there. I also keep my little wallet in here, and then I also keep my earbuds in here. At least I normally do. They're not in here right now. I don't know why. I love that it has this outside pocket for that reason, just because when I'm working out and stuff and I want to change my music, or I want to see what workout I need to do next, because I usually put my schedule down in my phone, I can easily grab my phone and then just throw it back into that side pocket and always know where it is, instead of throwing it into the main big pocket and losing it, and then losing time between my sets and having to stop and risk the chance of cooling down searching for my phone. So that's the reason why I really like that pocket. So that's a good pocket. The next pocket they have is on the side right here. This one I actually don't use for the intended reason. If you see down here, there's these little like air vent holes. That is to aerate your stinky shoes. So my Nike bag had this as well, but I realized quickly that I hated this pocket. A lot of people love this pocket, but for me, I didn't like it. In my Nike bag, my issue was that I would put my shoes in here, and then this actually goes into here, so it's like spot for your shoes. I would do that with my Nike bag, and it would take up half of the room of my bag, and then I couldn't fit anything else in there. So I don't use this pocket for that reason. I actually keep my KT tape in here. You guys know I run with the KT tape when my knees are feeling bad, or I'm having patella pain or shin splints, that kind of thing. So for long distance runs, I keep that in there. I just keep it there year round because you never know when you're gonna run, and it's not that heavy and it's not in the way, so I keep that in that pocket. On this side of the bag, there is a little mesh pocket right here where you can keep a water bottle. This is one of my complaints about this, is I kind of wish that the mesh pocket went up higher, because like most people's normal sized water bottles, it hangs out and has a potential to fall out. So I kind of wish that this pocket went to up about here. Another thing I liked about this is that this actually has two zippers, and the one zipper on this side goes all the way down. So you can really open this bag up, like it goes all the way down. And then on this side of the bag, there's another pocket right here, which is just a quick Velcroed pocket, which you open up. And then on this, I just throw my keys, which I really love. I just love that I can just grab my keys out from this side pocket. They're always there. I don't have to search for them. So these are my keys that have like my mace and my house key and P.O. box key and all of that. And then I have my lock for the locker, because I do still use the locker for my boots and my coat. Just all of my unimportant things go there. And then apparently my headphones are in here, which usually I don't keep them in here, but they are. So that I just keep in the side pocket. These are my Beats by Dre, I think is what they're called, or Power Beats, I don't know. I got these as a Christmas present from Sam 2 or 3 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. Wow, has it been that long? And these are my go-to. I love them. Like when these die, I want the 3s because they're amazing. I run with them, I work out with them. They hold a battery charge for like a week. I love them. I love them. So those go in those pockets, and again, this is a huge reason why I love this bag, because there's all these little pockets for all these little things that I would normally have to search for, and I love, you guys know me, I'm just OCD, I love organization. Moving on to another cool function of this bag, the handle straps, instead of having that Velcro thing that goes around, these are actually magnetized together, so you don't have to deal with Velcro. There's only one Velcro, which is on that side pocket. I hate Velcro with a passion, so I really like that that does that. It also has a strap that goes, you know, so you can put it over your shoulder, or, you know, like, I don't know, messenger bag style. This is something that I have an issue with though. Like, first, I don't like this strap. I wish it were, I don't know what I wish. You know what I wish? I wish it had padding right here, because it just really digs into my shoulder blades, especially because I'm smaller. I just think that it would be a nice option for this bag to have a shoulder like pad there. I don't know. That would be my only little complaint about the straps. Then when you open it up, it does have two zippers, which I absolutely love. So you can open up from one side or the other. And then again, it zips all the way down to the bottom, which is cool. The main compartment is just huge. Like, it's huge, and everything's organized so nicely. I love it. The first thing up top are my tennis shoes. Like I said, I don't like to use their tennis shoe pocket, but Vouray has these little, like, I don't know, baggy thingies that come with this bag. I don't know if it's all the bags, but it is at least with this bag. And in here, you're supposed to put like stinky clothes or wet towels, but I actually just keep my gym shoes in here. These are actually my running shoes though, because I don't know, I just felt like wearing them. They're the most comfortable shoes I own right now. I do have a pair of other shoes coming, because these are kind of getting a little beat from all the running I did this summer. So you can see they're being torn apart. I just clean them. That's why they look so nice, is I just clean them. They're worn though. I'm just OCD and I clean stuff. But yeah, so those are the shoes that I wore this morning, because my feet have been hurting when I've been lifting. So I'm actually contemplating wearing my Chuck Taylors next time for leg day, just because I think I need a flatter surface. So moving on. So this is what that looks like now. Inside here, I just kind of have a bunch of stuff thrown in. And this side pocket right here that's zippered, I have protein bars. These are my favorite right now, are these Quest cookie dough ones. Quest bars I think are just my favorite in general. They have a really decent texture, they taste good. So I have two cookie dough ones. I also like their cookies and cream, but the cookie dough ones were on sale, so I got those. I also have a sample of the Opti bar. I don't know, I've never tried these, there's two of them. The guy at GNC gave them to me, whatever. They're in there for in case of emergency when I get really hangry. And then I also have two little waist packs here. I have the, what do you call this thing? The flip belt. I do not like it. I'm not a huge fan of the flip belt. Some people really do, but I keep that just in case. And then I have my little skinny fanny pack, or a running belt, whatever you want to call it. And then in this little mesh pocket right here on the wall, I have my jump rope. I want to start jump roping for warming up. I usually would run or jog or do the stairs, but I'm trying to build mass and I tend to lose weight really easily, so I'm trying to find other ways of cardio while still being able to build my legs and my butt for right now. And also, I hate the treadmill. I ran 3 miles on the treadmill 2 weeks ago and I feel like it scarred me for life. Like, I feel like after how long it felt like I was on that thing, I don't want to go back. So other than 30-second sprints with 40-second breaks, I don't like the treadmill. So I do have the jump rope for warm-ups and a little bit of cardio. Like I said, I did use this at the gym this morning, so that's how it's packed. I have this trimmer water bottle. I bought this last year. It actually came with like a metal thingy that goes on the straw, where if you shake it, it goes up and down, and it's good for protein shakes or, you know, any type of like mixture. I took the shaker thing off though for some reason a while ago, but I really like this cup. It's leak proof. It's got a straw, which I really like. Ooh, it just splattered me. And then this thing also opens right here, so you can have like a drinking mouthpiece. I bought this, I want to say a year ago at GNC for $12. You can find them on Amazon as well. I did order another one just to have a backup, because I usually always drink my BCAAs in here, and that's what's in here right now. I didn't finish them for some reason, so I'll finish those after I get done filming. But yeah, so I keep my BCAAs in this. And then I also have another bottle in here which still has a little bit of my protein shake in it. This is just a blender bottle. This has a little ball in it that helps my protein shake mix in really well. I really like the protein shake that I've been drinking. If you guys want more information, I will have a favorites video of my fitness products coming up and my favorite sportwear. But yeah, so this is my protein shake. Again, I just throw this in here. I need to drink the rest of this too. Usually I drink all of this stuff, but I came straight home and started filming, so. Next in here in this big hole, I have this right here. This is empty right now, but what I put in here is my protein powder goes in this big one. This one would be my BCAAs, and this would be a pre-workout. They're just like little compartments. that you can put them in. Why I would put them in here is because with my protein powder, I usually fill up my blender bottle with a bunch of ice and then a bunch of water, and then I keep my protein powder separate, and then I mix them in the locker room before I leave, and then I drink it on the way home. Usually the last few times I've gone to the gym, I've stopped either at the grocery store or I've ran errands. So it's good to drink your protein within an hour of working out. So that's why I carry that with me. And then my BCAAs, it's always nice to have extra just in case, you know, I do a really long workout and I want a little bit more throughout the day. I'll have that. And then my pre-workout, I actually haven't been taking my pre-workout lately just because I feel like the BCAAs pretty much give me enough energy, but if I would keep that in the top as well. But I would just keep it as like an extra, like a just in case I forgot to, or just in case my friend needs one, or that kind of thing. So that's where I would keep my powders. Next in the bag up back here, I have 2 ankle straps. One of them's newer than the other. I don't know if you can tell, one of them's dirtier. This one's dirtier. This one I got last year. I really like it. I use these ankle straps to do cable kickbacks, abductions, basically just using the cables. Yeah, that's basically what I use them for. I put them around my ankles and I use them. I bought a second one because A, it was on sale. I know, I do that a lot because stuff is on sale. And B, because I do both ankles, and it's a real pain in the butt to have to unstrap yourself and then put yourself onto the cable between every single like leg. So instead of like I said, risking cooling down, I like to just have them on both, so all I have to do is clip in and then be done, if that makes sense. Now, most gyms have like a foot wrap or something like that. I don't like those. They're not comfortable for me. I don't like them at all. And also, they're just they're not as good for abductions. And also, our gym, it's a Planet Fitness, so they don't have like the greatest accessories. A lot of times, either they're being used or they smell, or I don't know, they're just not the greatest quality. So I do just bring my own. It's just easier that way. Next in here is a bigger item. This is a barbell cushion for when I do my squats. I put it on and then I squat. So the last really intense like burnout leg day I did, I bruised like right here on the top of my shoulder. It hurt so bad for the longest time. I did 100 squats, and I only do that when I really want to burn out my legs and really get an intense leg workout in. And the cushions that are at our gym, A, smell, B, they're deflated, and C, they're like a weird Velcro in. So they like spin, and then when you're really getting into your squats, they'll sometimes pop off. So I was fed up with all of them being broken or not working or anything like that. And for those days where I'm really doing a bunch of squats, I need a pad. Like that's just me. It's more comfortable. So I bought one of these. This was like, I think $19, and it's been a lifesaver. I also like that it's got this little like inside right here that fits right around my neck, and it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't spin, it doesn't budge off, and it's pretty lightweight, so it's not like a huge deal to carry around. So I really like that. Next in here, I have this bag right here, and these are by Urban Fit. These are my resistance bands that I use. It comes with a bunch of different bands that look like this. Like it comes with all these different colors of bands, and basically the different colors are different resistances on here. And then it also comes with like a leg strap, and it comes with something that you can connect to your door so you can do exercises on your door frame. And then it also comes with 2 handles like this. Right now I'm using the green one for a lot of my exercises. These I like to use in between supersets. So sometimes some of my supersets, which means 2 exercises in one circuit, like one flow without a break, I like to kind of intermix resistance training in there, just because your muscles get a whole different feel when you're doing that versus just lifting weights. So I really like this set. Again, I think it was under $20. I got most of the stuff off of Amazon, not gonna lie. You guys know I'm addicted to Amazon. But I like that it came with this nice little bag. I like that it had all different resistances, and I liked that it came with these little bars. And so far they've held up pretty well. Like, I really like them. So what I do is I stand on them with my feet, and then I just basically do like my biceps, or I do my shoulders, or you can do all sorts of things. You can also do leg workouts with them, but yeah, I like these. Also, these are really nice to have when the cables are all taken up. If some of the machines are taken up and I still need to work a part of my body, instead of just saying, okay, I'm gonna give up and go home, or I'm gonna sit here and wait and let my, and cool down. Instead, I can go to a different room with my bands and finish out my workout and get a good workout in. So I like my bands for that reason. I like that I can still get a really good workout in if something else is being taken up. So again, some people might find this silly, but I like them. And their resistance bands are really a good way of working out your muscles in a different way. You know what I mean? So I like those. I do use them every day. So far I've used them every day, except for on leg days, the only day I have not needed them. The next thing in here is down here. These are basically, they're kind of like lacrosse balls. They're massage balls. There's a set of 3 of them in this bag. Basically, this is for breaking up any like muscle tension you have, or, you know, stuff, or tightness. Like sometimes when I'm working out too hard, like especially here when I'm doing my back and my chest or my triceps, that kind of thing, I get really tight right here. So these are nice because you can rub these in to kind of break up your muscles, or you can put them on the wall and kind of, you know, like roll your back in the wall, if that makes sense, or take them over your quads. Like my quads get really tight after really like heavy leg press. They're fit right there. They're not very heavy. They don't take up a lot of space. So there's that. Last in the big pocket, I think, is my little personal bag. So I'm not super high maintenance. Like I know it seems like I'm super high maintenance when it comes to working out, but I'm not super high maintenance when it comes to like showering there and needing makeup and stuff like that. I've gone out the last 2 Saturdays with my friend to like go eat and like run errands, and I don't care what I look like when I leave the gym. Like if I'm dressed in gym clothes, then I just came from the gym, so I'm probably gonna look like a mess. That's just that. In here, I don't have a whole lot of like cosmetic stuff, but I do carry all types of like different sizes of band-aids, because you never know when somebody might need a band-aid. I probably look like a drug dealer right now, but I have these little jewelry clear bags, and in one is 800 milligrams ibuprofen for if I have an endometriosis attack. It hasn't happened lately, but you never know. Or if I have some type of cramping. And then I have Tylenol as well, just for if I get a headache or something like that. So I have ibuprofen and Tylenol. And then I have a Kenra dry shampoo. This is just for, I don't know even why I have it in there. I think I carry this around just for other people in case they need it. And then I have this another jewelry bag full of hair bands, little skinny bands, and bobby pins, just in case one of mine breaks, because that's really annoying too, is when your hair is in your face. Then I have another extra bag in here, which I meant to put some anti-diarrheal pills in. And I know you guys are gonna probably make fun of me, but I am a nervous pooer. When I get nervous or I'm anxious, my gut starts going crazy, or if I'm on my period or PMSing, I get IBS. And there's nothing worse than going to the gym and suddenly just having just terrible stomach aches and being twisted, or go a running race and feeling upset. So I do carry anti-diarrheals on me just in case. I run a lot better long distance as well if I take something like that, if I can't get a good, you know, pre-run poo in. So that's yeah, that bag's empty because I haven't got a chance to refill it. So there's that. And then I have some hand lotion because my hands get really dry during the winter. I have a Scentbird travel perfume. This is in Lanvin. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it smells really good. It's just really like fresh and clean. I don't really care what I smell like, and I don't usually ever really smell, but you know, it's good to be nice to other people. I have some Tarte sunscreen in here, which this is good for if I'm doing anything outdoors, and then a Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist for my face, just in case to like freshen up my face. And then I have some Neutrogena Makeup Cleansing Wipes. That is just to like wipe off the oil off my face, because you know, I don't want to break out or have sweat on my face sitting there if I'm not planning on going home and taking a shower right away. Like if I'm running errands, it's nice to just be able to clean my face up a little bit so it doesn't get all gross and greasy and oily. So that is in this nice little travel-on bag, which I've talked about these numerous times. I have a bunch of them. They come in like this set of like 14. You get all different sizes. I use these in my diaper bags and I still continue to use them. So this is just proof that 5 years later, I'm still using these bags for other parts of my life, so I really like these. Last but not least, moving on to the other inner side of my bag. I'm almost done, guys. Oh, here's my water bottle. Ugh. Yes, I take a lot of fluids to the gym because you never know, and I do drink mostly all of them. Like I love my fluids. So on this side, in this little mesh pocket right here, again, do you guys see why I love this bag? You can find everything so quickly. I have this right here. This is a dry bag, and inside of it, I have a cloth pad just in case I start my period or something happens while I'm at the gym. And then I also have this right here, which are my organic Cora cotton tampons, just in case. I also have some tissues in there, and then also some gum, because there is nothing worse than like being right up close to somebody training and having their hot breath in your face, or yours and theirs. And then in this mesh pocket right here, I just have my stretchy bands. So these are really nice. They come in a set of 3. I think they were sold in bigger sets as well if you want. but these are really nice. They're different resistances. I like to put these around my ankles and I'll do like abductions with them, or I'll do squats with them, or glute thrusts with them, or you know, all sorts of different things. You can do all sorts of things with stretchy bands, and they just really add a new element to my workouts and really work me out. Like I'll do wall sits with them around my thighs, and my thighs will be burning after like 20 seconds. Like if you feel like you're not getting enough out of your workout, stuff like this really adds to it without like hurting yourself or pushing yourself too far. So I really like that. And again, it's another exercise that if, say, the machines are all used, I can go off to a separate room and start using those to kind of like work out my legs if I need to. And they're really inexpensive as well. So that's everything in my bag. Again, I know it seems super high maintenance, and it probably is, but I have used every single one of these things in my workouts on a regular basis. And I like to just keep them all in my bag because you never know where you're gonna go, what gym you're gonna hit, what the gym's gonna have there. Like I don't, in my opinion, going to the gym already at 5 o'clock in the morning is really hard. So if I can make it a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more easier, a little bit more enjoyable for myself, I'm gonna do it. And these things do that for me. They help me get through my workout in a comfortable way, and that to me is worth the price and the pain of carrying them back and forth. Which honestly, when you have a really nice gym bag and your stuff's already in one place, it's not that difficult to just pick up your damn bag, move it a few feet over to the next machine. Like it's not that big of a deal. Honestly, my friend Brittany actually puts her stuff in my bag too, and it's just nice because all of our stuff is just like there. You know what I mean? There's nothing like rolling around the floor. So there you have it. That is what's in my gym bag. The only thing that is missing out of this gym bag are the weightlifting gloves that I just purchased off of Amazon. I'll leave a link to those underneath here if you're looking for a good set. They're very low profile. They're very fitted because I have small hands, so I'm excited about that. I didn't think that I would need weightlifting gloves because I never used to, but because I'm lifting 5 days out of the week, my fingers and hands are just getting so beat up. Like I don't even wear my wedding rings to the gym anymore because they're just getting dented and scraped. But my calluses have gotten so hard and so bad that I end up picking at them. Like I just sit here and I pick at them. Like I just start picking at them, and I'm a nervous picker as well. I'm a nervous pooer and I'm a nervous picker. I get anxious and I start picking at stuff. So to protect my hands from myself, I'm gonna start wearing gloves so I don't get these calluses. So yeah, so I did get weightlifting gloves. So those don't take up that much room. But that's the only thing that's missing out of this bag. All this stuff is what I take to the gym every single day. I use all this stuff. I really like all this stuff. It's made my workouts a lot more comfortable. I feel like I'm getting a lot more fit, and a lot of you guys have noticed that I have, and my husband can notice it. Again, it's only been 2 months since I've been doing the 5 days a week thing. My legs were always in pretty good shape because of my running, but I'm really excited and I'm really hopeful that I can keep at this and do it for the long haul. But yeah, so I'm gonna let you go. If you like fitness videos like this, if you wanna see more, like I said, I wanna do a favorites of kind of like my favorite things to use, and then also my favorite clothing and where I buy my clothing, that kind of thing. If you want to see fitness videos, let me know. Again, I can try to see if John or one of my friends can film me a little bit, but it's just really hard in our gym, and I don't want to get kicked out because I really don't want to pay more than $20 a month for a gym membership somewhere else. So yeah, so let me know if you want to see any of those things. Comment below, and let me know if you've made any healthy changes for 2017. You know, I made this goal to be healthier about 2 years ago. I did make it on New Year's, and I stuck to it. And I don't think there's anything wrong with making resolutions for fitness. Like I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's so cliche, or you're just gonna give up, or that kind of thing. But if it works for you, it works for you, and how great is it if you can stick to it? And you never know unless you try. So I think it's great to make those types of goals. So if you have, let me know below. I'm gonna let you go. All the links to all these products will be underneath this video if you're interested in any of them. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.